G'day folks, it's Jimmy from the Hard Rock Show here, back with another review. This time we're going to review Sweet Oblivion featuring Geoff Tate. Very interesting album. Let's go! Yeah, so Sweet Oblivion featuring Geoff Tate. It is out now on Frontiers Records. It is 10 songs for 46 minutes. It's available on all your streaming services and everything. I'm a massive Queensryche fan, as anyone who's ever watched anything I've ever done would know. Operation Mindcrime is my number one album of all time. I could listen to it every single day and never get sick of it, and I feel the same way about Empire as well. And those albums are a long time ago, and Geoff Tate was the singer in that band. And there's been a lot of stuff happen with Queensryche, a lot of stuff happened with Geoff Tate. It's been a long time since he's been involved in the band, and he's put out, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, he's put out absolute crap for 25 years, pretty much. And now he's back with this, and it's a real return to form. Frontiers Records approached Geoff Tate to team up with guitarist, bassist Simone Mallaroni from a band called DGM, who had an album out a couple of years ago that was fantastic. I'd like to hear some more stuff from DGM, hopefully soon. Keyboards were done by Emmanuel Casali, and the drummer was Polo Caridi. I'm terrible with names. So, yes, it was an interesting collaboration. So those three have apparently written this album with Geoff Tate's vocals in mind, and the whole, Queensryche feel, sound-wise, guitar-wise, drum-wise, all that sort of thing. And I'm assuming Frontiers approached Geoff Tate. Someone's approached Geoff Tate, and he was obviously keen to be involved in this, and he's lent his vocal talents. And my God, where have you been the last 20 odd years, Mr. Geoff Tate? Because he sounds fantastic on this album. I don't know what else to say. If you love Queensryche, you should get this album, because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like a classic Queensryche album. I thought Geoff Tate was cooked, like I said. I haven't heard anything good from him for a long time. And when I got told about this and someone said to me, you should have a listen to it, he's back in form, it's great, I was like, yeah, whatever. I've heard this before. And I haven't enjoyed anything he's done for a long time. So, I put this on, and the first single I think I heard, I was blown away. And I thought, I wonder if the whole album's going to be as good as this. And it is. I think this is the best Queensryche sounding album since Promised Land, like I said, which is 25 years ago. So it's been a long time between drinks and a long time out of form. Again, just my opinion, for Geoff. It's a great throwback to the classic Queensryche sound. It's clearly written with his vocals in mind. It's got those guitars that are in your face. It's got that snare drum that's right in your head, as the classic Queensryche albums had with that drum sound. That's back. It's clearly the best that Geoff has sung in 25 years, in my opinion, as well. So it's great to see him back in form. Sonically, the album is great. The solos remind me of the Michael Wilton, Chris DeGarmo era of Queensryche. Really brings that back to me. If I was looking after Geoff Tate right now, I would say to him, mate, ditch whatever it is that you're doing under the Queensryche banner or Operation Mindcrime banner or whatever he's calling his band these days. Ditch it and stick with this. This should be his new band. I don't know if that can happen or not, but I don't know if this is going to be played live or anything, but just for the pure fact of me personally being a Queensryche fanatic, and I know there's a lot of other people out there who absolutely love the band and love Mindcrime and love Empire and love Rage for Order and all that sort of stuff. The simple fact is, if you like those albums, you need to listen to this. It will surprise you. You will be sitting there thinking, why hasn't he done this, for the last 20 odd years? I guess you have, artistic, whatever. You go off and try different things and see what works. But for me, as a fan of Geoff with his voice and a fan of the Queensryche style of music and sound of music, this is the best thing that has happened for a long time. I give this a 9 out of 10. My songs are The Deceiver and True Colours, but all the songs on this are really good. Check it out. I hope you've enjoyed. I've put a bit of video stuff up here. I don't know if it'll get pulled by copyright, YouTube or record companies or whatever. All I'm doing is trying to promote it. I'm not trying to snake any money out of it. There's no money here. So if you're a fan of Queensryche, a fan of Geoff Tate, and you're a bit disappointed with what he's put out over the last few years, I can tell you that he is back in form. This is really good, and I think you should check it out, and I reckon most people will really enjoy this because it is a big throwback to the classic days of those great Queensryche albums. So, yeah, 9 out of 10. Sweet Oblivion featuring Geoff Tate, out now on Frontiers, all your streaming services. It's everywhere. Check it out. Like it, love it. Good. See you soon.